stand very, very proud of this team and what you showed. The thing that you have to understand is this is our turn. This team is going to do some special things this season. Go out and play Maryland basketball, right? You play harder, you play more confident, and you have a ton of fun. I believe in you! I believe in you! Each and every one of us has to step up tonight. Got to go out and show them what kind of team we're going to be. Rebound! Let's go! Let's go! Welcome, it's nice to see you. All right, everybody got their calendar clear for tomorrow, 6 a.m.? We're not going to do that. All right, we haven't been pleased with our performance, so if we felt like the effort wasn't given there tonight, that they needed to clear their calendars for tomorrow, because obviously we needed the practice. So 6 a.m. would be the time we would practice. Plain and simple, and I'm serious about it. We've got to get back to Maryland basketball. And Maryland basketball starts with effort. It's, are we going to rebound and box them out for the first 20 minutes before we come in here at halftime? We're going to own the glass tonight. We own the glass offensively and defensively, because I'll tell you what, too much talent around this team to be playing the way we've been playing. Come on now, effort on three, 1, 2, 3. White. You pleased with that effort? In your own home building, as we come in here, we talk about being the most confident team when we walk into the building. No one outworks us. Well, you know what? We weren't the most confident team in the first half, and we got outworked in the first half. Sprint! Oh! So you tell me, how do they offensive rebound more than us? Rebound! Rip it! Rip the ball!
It wasn't even that they were just grabbing the rebounds. It was mostly like they were tipping them out and just hustling after the ball. It was like they had more heart than us at times, and they wanted the ball more, and they were working harder than us.
Come on, White! Well, you know how they do it? Because they're a tougher team right now. Rebound! Rebound! They're outworking you, outplaying you every possession. Shot goes up down there. We have got to rebound. They care more than us. Grab the ball! Grab it! Harp, I don't know why you spent a year in the weight room. Move your feet!
I mean, point blank, I was being soft, and I think that's pretty much been the story of the last couple games for me. I think she's really challenging me.
You got to step up into people, and you got to make contact. They're abusing you right now. Jade Perry, 3 rebounds. Are you serious? And then we shoot the ball 34% from the field, all right? When you catch the ball in the second half, you catch the ball and you go to the basket. If you don't catch the ball, you get the ball at the high post and you go set a screen for somebody. And you know what I don't understand? Is I don't understand how it has not clicked and how the light bulb hasn't gone off. You are going to get everyone's best game. Where is that swagger? Where is that confidence? That's what we brought in here, a team that wanted expectations, a team that wanted to be in the top 10. You don't want that? What, you want to take a loss? You want to go get beat? You want to go settle and let's drop down and let's go, go through the motions? Is that what you want? Because that's where we're headed. Do we get this?
Yes, y'all.
Yeah. Well, let's go do it.
We had to take some pride and go out in the second half and take care of it, which we did a little bit better.
Rebound. Yes. Rebound! Rebound! There you go.
As a post player, I need to come out. Like, the biggest thing is I'm for this team. I do whatever I can for this team, and I felt like I was letting the team down. I felt like I was letting the coaches down, and that hurt me inside, so I knew I had to come in and play a little bit stronger.
We got to execute. We got 4 guards in now. We go to the 4 guards. We're able to really open up our offense and really let Crystal Langhorne work inside.
It's just a great strategy for our coaches to put 4 guards in with like me, Shay, Ashley, and Christy, because we're all great shooters. And you can't, get out on all of us.
That's a great play.
Great look. Nice job!
Basically, we're challenging speed versus height. So, it's winning right now.
No 6 a.m. practice. I thought it was a much better effort, especially in the second half. And, it's nice to be able to kind of see us starting to come out of this little bit of a slump that we're going through. Every game in the ACC is a battle, and I'm really, proud of the fact that, we're kind of in an area right here where we're grinding things out, but we're finding a way to be able to step up and play with confidence and be able to pull these games out.
We're not at the place to get to the Final Four right now. We just aren't, and I think that's just what she's trying to reiterate every day in practice and games. Like, we have to get to that point, and we can. So we got to get tougher. Sade is big time, big time.
Sade Wiley Gatewood was the National Player of the Year in high school when she came out, and she's obviously extremely talented. Came into that recruiting class at Tennessee and stepped up and did some big things. So we're really excited to be able to welcome her to our program.
I'm just real excited. You don't know how excited I am. Just want to do some flips or something, but I'm excited though.
She's transferred, is going to sit out for the year, and we'll use this redshirt year to come into practice.
I know I got a long ways to go, but I'm excited, and I know I can't play until like November, December, but I'm excited to play with them. Knowing the way how they play, their motivation, how hyped they always get, I can't wait just so I can join that.
She's definitely a good person. Meeting her on her visit and things, she really fit in well with the team, so I think she'll fit in perfectly here.
Some of the players met them through McDonald's All-American, like Lane Horn, Harper.
You got it right back. I know playing with her in the McDonald's All-American games, she's got game.
Just seeing the red and black, the players, just having fun, just made me just want to be anxious to get on the court. They look like they have fun. They bump chests, hit hands, have fun. So that made me just look like, man, I can't wait to, bump chests, let's have fun, So I'm excited. I'm just real excited.
She brings in a ton of experience, a championship mentality to go along with this team. I think all the players could tell you, from day one of her recruiting trip, she meshes with our personality and fits in really well. And that's the greatest thing about this team is we have a lot of talented players and there's no egos. And this team is about winning and wanting to win championships. And, they welcome her and are excited about her being here.
She's perfect for this team. She's not going to make it to be about her. It's going to be about the team. I can tell. She wants to be about the team. That's why she came here.
Let's go, Maryland! Let's go! Let's go, Maryland! Let's go! Defense! Defense! Let's go, Maryland! Let's go!
We're a Sunday Youth Basketball League. It's the Catholic middle schools in Charles, St. Mary's, and Calvert County.
Brought my team up with a little flower down in St. Mary's County. We came up here to watch the girls and root them on.
It just shows how, great our fan support is. They come so far. That's a long trip to just come out and, watch us play, and it just really means a lot for them to come out tonight.
When it was originally mentioned, it was only about 30 girls, and it grew to like almost 300 people total that came out.
And we wanted to show them some top-flight basketball.
Nice baseline pass from Coleman to Langhorne.
Great for them to get out here, watch the best team in the country play, hopefully learn some stuff and see what it's like to play in the big time.
It's really cool to see that you can still do basketball and have fun with it in college.
As a coach, it was just so much fun to watch, but as a player, it's the experience of a lifetime. And to watch these girls, the Terrapins, it's just an amazing experience because I think a lot of them want to go on and play high school ball, and I think this gives them incentive to work really hard and get there.
I brought my daughter Tori Bradburn here to play at halftime.
We know half the people in here.
It was really fun. Yeah, it was nice to go out there and have a nice game with all the schools. I scored a basket. It was very exciting. It's like being a movie star.
It was really cool. The best thing is they get down on that court, play on the Maryland court, and decide they want to come here.
Yeah, who knows? I mean, we all used to play, you know, Little League when we were younger, so some of these players might be here in the future.
It was really cool, and it was a great experience.
For most of these kids, this will be an experience that they'll never forget. This will be something that they will take back, that they will treasure, and hopefully they'll grow from.
It was awesome.
It was a really good experience. Yeah. I'll always remember this.
Yeah. When I have my grandkids, I'll tell them about it.
And that's the ball game. That's all she wrote. 71-79.
Are you going to come back to the games?
Oh my
Please
gosh.
come back.
Can I get a high five from you?
I need to see you again. He needs to be at more games. You see how cute this kid is right here?
He needs to come to all the games.
He's made my day.
And the fact that they got to do the halftime show is just the icing on the cake. It's really been a wonderful experience.
Thanks for coming, you guys.
Yep, thank you.
Nice hat there, or what is a headband?
Can I get a picture? Yeah. Oh, I should have taken a picture for that.
Well, my message to a young female athlete would be the sky's the limit. And, you know, I think, first of all, they've got tremendous role models to follow on our team. You know, I think every single one of our players is someone that they can look up and aspire to be. And, you know, through hard work and putting the time into their game, you know, that there's an opportunity out there for each and every girl.
Well, a funny thing happened on my way to producing a women's basketball show. I fell in love. Nobody ever asked to tell me how good of a recruiter she is because,
you know.
Yeah, she went after me and she signed me early. Little did I know I'd end up with the ultimate all-access pass. Anybody that's produced a TV show knows how time-consuming it is, and you spend a lot of time around the team. And of course, my main conduit in dealing with the team was the head coach. So there was some time for us to get to know each other. And, you know, at first we were kind of co-workers, but, you know, then the more we got to know each other, the less and less the conversations were about the show, and we just kind of talked about, you know, anything. Mm-hmm. And we just found out we had so much common ground.
We both loved to travel. We had a sports background, which, you know, in our worlds, to be able to find people that kind of understand the craziness and what is involved in athletics, it's unique to be able to find people who understand that.
I had a pretty elaborate proposal set up. The main feature of which was a video that I put together. I went around and interviewed certain key people around the Maryland basketball office. When she finally told them about this blossoming relationship,
she said, called me over and she was like, I have to tell you something that I've just been wanting to say.
I knew something was going on because they were all in the corner just giggling and laughing in a little circle, and it definitely reminded me of recess when I was in grade school, when you're like, oh, I like that boy over there.
So then that's when she tells me that she's with Mark, and I'm like, oh, that's great! And so I gave her a big hug, and so she's really cheesing, got all red in the face, so it was cute. Yeah, it was really cute.
And then, not to leave myself out, I included the head coach of the U.S. soccer team, who I work for.
I personally feel responsible and look forward to the day that I'm part of the wedding party and hopefully the best man.
Just funny story, we flew home to her hometown in Iowa, Cedar Rapids, Iowa for Christmas, just, you know, a quick trip, a couple days to see her family. She's got a wonderful family. And on Christmas Eve, they rent a local gym and have a family basketball game because there's a lot of freezes. Her sister makes up the teams and put us on opposite teams. So guess who ended up guarding each other? And I can attest, she still got it. I knew actually this year that I didn't want to produce Under the Shell. When the game was going on, I didn't want to be working. And when the game was over, I didn't want to be working. I wanted to just be there for her and be able to support her, you know, root her on. And then when the game was over, you know what? Just go, you know, hold her hand or give her a hug and a kiss or whatever.
Singing of our alma mater, the Lyrics Drama Video Award.
I had an interesting experience in the Virgin Islands when they were there for 3 games, 3 hotly contested games. The last game was against Tennessee, and there was a particularly obnoxious section of fans that singled her out. I'm not going to win any battles by responding, and I'm only going to, make things worse by responding. So, that was a real learning process right there for me.
Wish you guys a lot of luck, right? Have fun out there. On 3, USA. 1, 2, 3. USA!
I made the decision to continue working with U.S. Soccer and all-access travel with a team to the greatest sporting event in the world. And it takes me away from home a lot. That means a lot of time apart for us.
It's going to be a busy summer. Yeah. I'm going to be at the World Cup in Germany with the U.S. soccer team.
But I'm really fortunate that I have a wife who totally gets it. She understands what goes with this job.
And we take a foreign trip with the team, so it's like...
Oh, this summer?
Yeah. So when he goes to the World Cup, I take the foreign trip, so it's kind of like August. We don't have 2 weeks this year.
My job has so much traveling involved, and then you couple that with his job, and when you're first newlyweds and you really want to spend as much time together as you possibly can, that's the tough part. But the greatest thing is we both are in that world. We live it, we understand it, and we both totally support each other 100%.
Team's best effort. All right, so we got to go into games understanding that and come ready to play. The post players are going to get double. Make sure you don't hang them out to dry. First play of the game, we hang them out to dry.
19 of the shot clock. Pass to the post. Perry double teamed, and she walked with it. First turnover of the game on the first possession.
Second play of the game, hang them out to dry.
Bounce pass down low, underneath, and Langhorne couldn't handle it now against a double team.
We don't play with a lot of emotion right now, and we got to learn how to push through it.
It's been too many games now that we're starting like this.
There's a steal at midcourt. Bon Young into the front court, lays it up and in. First points of the game go Wake Forest way. Deacons up 2 with the basketball. 3 unguarded, and she makes it. Foot's on the line, they're going to give her 2. Timeout on the floor.
We got to have this attack mentality.
Pass to the post. Harper kicks it out to Coleman. Dribble drive, squiggles down the lane. Shot off the rim and in. Kicks it out to Coleman. Long 3, up and in.
We've got to be a lot tougher.
Loose ball on the baseline.
It was a loose ball, and me and Marissa dove, and it just hit my elbow hit the floor and scraped some skin off. I tried to act like I wasn't bleeding. Like the ref was like, I didn't see it. I was like, I don't see it either. I tried to put my arm down, but it was just so much blood, and it was. I mean, I'm used to getting cut now, so it was like, just wrap me up and I'll go back out there. I got cut, whatever. I sprained my ankle earlier, like this game and got elbowed in my eye, so I'm just like, man, whatever, let's just keep playing.
And Terrapins trail by 2, 64-62, just over a minute to play. Langhorne's back in, but she's wearing number 33 at the moment. Pass down low, Langhorne underneath the cylinder, left-hander's good. As time expires, wow, 84-74. Maryland beats the Cavaliers in overtime.
That's it! Maryland wins a thriller! This overtime felt like the other 2. Every time we be playing these games, we be playing like 40 minutes like trash, and then the last 5 minutes were like, last 5 minutes, let's buckle down, and I don't know why we can't do that at the beginning of the game, but it always happens. We were like possessed in overtime. We need to be possessed in overtime, and I think we came out like that. I mean, we knew that we had to come out and play or we were going to lose, and I think finally we just, brought our A game.
We're tied at 64 as we're about to put a fresh 5 back on the clock. And Harper jumping center. Terrapins win the tip. Durant quickly into the front court. Langhorne, layup is good.
I told Harp, I was like, Harp, with my eyes, like right here, just put the ball right in this hand. And I already knew because it was me and Lang and one other player. So it was a 2-on-1. I already saw it, and all I needed was the ball, and Harp put it right to my hand. Overtime, we just take over.
Lead feed over to Ron. Langhorne underneath the cylinder, count it. Langhorne, dribble drive inside, lays it up and in. Bounce pass down low, Langhorne, left-hander, up and in, count it. She'll go to the line.
I know Lang, she stepped up in every overtime we've had, and I mean, that's been the key to us, pulling out the victories.
Lang, played like Crystal Langhorne and went out and carried us in overtime.
It's very tough to win the ACC Player of the Week award. A tremendous accomplishment when you're voted to the Player of the Week.
Nobody's number one goal is themselves. Like, nobody's focused on the individual honors, which I think is great, and that's what separates us from a lot of teams.
3-2-1 off the rim, no good from three-point range, and that is it. Maryland defeats Wake Forest 79-70. Big overtime win on the road in the ACC.
You know, I think we're still a good team, and I think we're trying to develop into a great team. And I like the fact of our character and our road toughness that we've been able to pull out victories in this tough stretch. You know, 3 games out of 4 on the road, 4 games in 10 days. You know, so I'm proud of that fact. But I still think we need to get a little tougher and be able to pull these games out, you know, in a more convincing manner.
Great teams finish teams, and great teams show how great they really are. I mean, we haven't proved that to anyone right now, and so pretty much we have a lot of proving to do.
I think it's obvious that we're still working on it. I don't think we've gotten there yet. Not to discredit any of the teams that we've played, but I don't think we're playing Maryland basketball, and we're not there yet.
We just don't understand, like, we have to find a way to, like you said, kick it to the next gear and get into this championship mode and start playing like that.
Hopefully February we'll kick it in another gear, because I mean, you know, March is coming around the corner, and we definitely want to be in the Final Four and shooting for a championship, and we can't do that right now with the way we're playing.
Right now we're in our slump, but we're halfway through ACC play, and there's only one way to go, and that's up. So we're done with January, we're moving on to February, and it should be fantastic February.